for the headlines. Weather forecast, easterlies affecting the country. Local news, 3 parties implicated in the collision on Master Sons Avenue, which led to the death of a cyclist, have reached a mutually agreeable settlement. The proposed Mindanao Railway project in the region continues to be deliberated by NEDA 10. Suspension of classes in public schools must comply with the DepEd executive order. The revenue collection of SIBDA from 3 markets in the city amounted to 22 million pesos. National news. Oil prices rise on Araw Kagitingan. PNP urges Kiboy to surrender, face charges. International news. China conducts combat patrols as US holds drills with allies in disputed waters. Entertainment. Darren clarifies friendship with Cassie Legaspi, addresses relationship speculation. Melay Cantiveros, Robbie Domingo gear up for opening of PBB House. Sports. Weightlifter Vanessa Sarno secures Paris Olympics berth. NBA. Embiid scores 30 as Sixers extend win streak. International feature. Elon Musk calls for ouster of Brazil Supreme Court judge. National feature. Takuaki seller gets cooked for scripted April Fool's tattoo fiasco. Trivia. Who made the first map? Good morning, Philippines. Magandang umaga, Luzon, ug mayong adlaw, Visayas, ug Mindanao. I am Athalia P. Saniel. Weather forecast. Easterlies affecting the country. As Easter approaches, the Philippines experiences the influence of easterly winds, resulting in widespread rainfall and cooler temperatures across the archipelago. The Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration has reported that the easterlies, characterized by warm and humid air originating from the Pacific Ocean, are bringing intermittent rains to various regions. In Metro Manila and surrounding areas, residents woke up to cooler temperatures and overcast skies, with occasional showers providing relief from the recent heat wave. In provinces such as Bicol, Eastern Visayas, and Caraga, moderate to heavy rainfall has been forecasted, prompting precautionary advisories from local disaster management agencies. While the easterlies typically bring beneficial rainfall to agricultural areas, authorities caution against potential hazards such as flash floods and landslides, urging residents to remain vigilant and heed safety protocols. Travelers and commuters are advised to exercise caution on roads and highways, particularly in areas prone to flooding. Despite the disruptions caused by the easterlies, many Filipinos welcome to respite from the scorching heat, embracing the cooler weather as they prepare for the Easter holiday festivities. Pag-asa continues to monitor weather developments closely and provides timely updates to ensure the safety and well-being of the public during this period of atmospheric transition. Local news. 3 parties implicated in the collision on Master Sons Avenue, which led to the death of a cyclist, have reached a mutually agreeable settlement. A settlement has been reached among the 3 parties involved in the collision on Master Sons Avenue. The collision involved an Innova, Nissan Safari, and a bicycle. The collision resulted in the death of the cyclist. The victim, identified as Mark Anthony Granada Maglot, 27 years old and a resident of Barangay Makabalan in the city, was fatally hit. The driver of the Toyota Innova, Ethan Jaid Villegas, and the driver of the Nissan Safari, Genevieve Ravidas, were identified. Based on the initial investigation, the Nissan Safari was heading uptown while the Toyota Innova and the bicycle were heading towards Carmen. However, the Innova suddenly overtook, causing it to overshoot in the opposite lane, resulting in a head-on collision with the Safari and the Innova veering towards the cyclist. According to the Kokpo Traffic Enforcement Unit investigator on-case police staff Sergeant Rodor Zambas, the driver of the Innova admitted to be under the influence of alcohol. The proposed Mindanao Railway project in the region continues to deliberated by NEDA 10. The National Economic Development Authority, or NEDA 10, clarified that the planned Mindanao Railway project continues to be actively pursued. According to NEDA 10 Regional Director Myla Faye Aurora Carino, the government is continuously conducting feasibility studies for the infrastructure project. The official pointed out that ad hoc committee for Metro Cagayan de Misamis has not yet convened due to the prioritizing the establishment of railways in the region. We recently held a meeting regarding the Mindanao Railway system, and there is currently a feasibility study being conducted for our railway system from Laguindingan to Villanueva, which is still under review. Regarding Metro Cagayan de Misamis, we cannot prevent the metropolitanization in terms of population growth. Myla Faye Aurora Carino, NEDA 10 Regional Director. Suspension of classes in public schools must comply with the DepEd Executive Order. Committee on Education Chair Councilor Suzette Magtahas Daba clarified that there is a proper basis before classes can be suspended. After Barangay Lapasan Captain Juanito Ogsimer issued a directive to temporarily suspended classes at Lapasan Elementary School and Lapasan National High School due to the intense heat. Councilor Daba stated that it is the first time the captain has issued such an order without consulting the Department of Education's executive order. According to Councilor Daba, only the school principal and the local chief executive or mayor have the discretion to make the decisions regarding such matters. Our school heads are given full authority to suspend face-to-face classes, and the mayor can also issue an executive order to suspend face-to-face classes. So I have never encountered a situation where the captain would issue an order to suspend face-to-face classes, said Committee on Education Chair Councilor Suzette Magtahas Daba. The revenue collection of SIBDA from 3 markets in the city amounted to 22 million pesos. The revenue collection in the city has reached 22 million pesos from January to March of this year, marking an increase over 19% compared to the 18 million pesos recorded during the same period last year. According to City Economic Enterprises and Business Development Department Manager Mary Sean Molig, there has also been an increase in business permit renewals and rental fees. Our revenue collection mainly comes from the markets. Last year, from January, we only collected 18 million pesos, but this year we have reached 22 million pesos. Additionally, there has been a significant increase in business permit renewals across all markets. In particular, we have observed a notable increase in Cogon Market, which has seen a 35.10% increase in business permit renewals, while the rental fees have increased by 56.19%. Meanwhile, in other markets, the increase in business permit renewals ranges from 10.24% to 10.43%. Even our farmers have experienced a significant increase in income, with a 1.26% increase in their business permit renewals, although there are a slight negative trend due to ongoing developments. SIBDA Manager Mary Sean Molig. National news. Oil prices rise on Araw ng Kagitingan. As the nation commemorates Araw ng Kagitingan, on April 8, 2024, oil prices have soared, impacting consumers and industries across the country. The significant increase in oil prices has been attributed to several factors, including geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and heightened demand during the holiday. The impact of rising oil prices extends beyond the pump, affecting various sectors of the economy. Transportation costs are expected to rise, potentially leading to higher prices for consumer goods and services. Industries reliant on oil, such as manufacturing and agriculture, may also face increased production costs, potentially impacting prices for end consumers. As the nation reflects on the valor and sacrifices of past generations, the current economic landscape underscores the importance of resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges. Government officials and industry stakeholders are closely monitoring the situation, exploring measures to mitigate the impact of rising oil prices on the economy and consumers. As Filipinos pay tribute to the bravery of their forebears on Araw ng Kagitingan, they also confront the economic realities of the present, united in their determination to overcome adversity and build a brighter future for generations to come. PNP urges Kiboy to surrender, face charges. The Philippine National Police has appealed to fugitive televangelist Apollo Kiboy to surrender to authorities as they acknowledge that they don't know where he is. Police Region 11 spokesperson assured Kiboy that he will be safe and secure in police custody. De La Rey said the cases Kiboy is facing for alleged sexual abuse and child abuse are all bailable for 200,000 pesos and 80,000 pesos respectively. The televangelist, 5 co-accused in the cases earlier surrendered to the PNP and the National Bureau of Investigation. They have been released after posting bail. The regional police spokesperson said that they are already coordinating with different law enforcement and ensure the security of the personnel, including the safety and security of Pastor Kiboy. She said arrangements have already been made for the OSA terms arrival in Davao City and their eventual return to Pasay City. International news. China conducts combat patrols as US holds drills with allies in disputed waters. China conducted combat patrols Sunday in the South China Sea. Its army said the same day the Philippines, the United States, Japan, and Australia held their first joint drills in the disputed waters. The maritime activities took place days before US President Joe Biden was due to hold the first trilateral summit with the leaders of the Philippines and Japan, with growing tensions over the hotly contested South China Sea on the agenda. Beijing's People Liberation Army Southern Theater Command said it was organizing joint naval and air combat patrols in the South China Sea. All military activities that mess up the situation in the South China Sea and create hotspots are under control, it said in a statement. In an apparent swipe at the other drills being held in the waters. The Philippine military said its drills with the United States, Australia, and Japan demonstrated the participating countries' commitment to strengthen regional and international cooperation in support of a free and open Indo-Pacific through interoperability exercises in the maritime domain. Entertainment. Darren clarifies friendship with Cassie Legaspi, addresses relationship speculations. Actor-singer Darren on Sunday addressed rumors and speculations surrounding his friendship with actress Cassie Legaspi. Darren set the record straight by confirming that he and Legaspi have been friends since the very beginning, despite the misconceptions that they were more than just friends. Makulit sila, sabi ko best friends lang kami eh, said Darren, pertaining to their fans who have been theorized that he and Legaspi are together. Despite the rumors, Darren firmly denied any romantic relationship with Legaspi, emphasizing that they are best friends. Best friends lang talaga. It's something a lot of people won't get. Hindi ko alam paano explain, pero syempre andun yung pagmamahal namin sa isa't isa. Darren explained. When asked if he sees the relationship evolving into something more in the future, Darren responded, "No, not right now naman." He also expressed surprise at seeing his name at GMA artist Jillian Ward trending on social media after their interaction during the launching of the noontime show It's Showtime on GMA last Saturday. Melay Cantiveros, Robbie Domingo gear up for opening of PBB House. Pinoy Big Brother hosts Melay Cantiveros and Robbie Domingo are gearing up for the much-anticipated opening of the Pinoy Big Brother house as they prepare to welcome a new batch of housemates for the upcoming season. The hosts recently shared their excitement and surprise at this announcement of the house opening by the Pinoy Big Brother director Laurenti Jogi through an Instagram Live. Domingo said he was surprised at the sudden announcement, stating, "Nagulat din ako dun sa live ni Direct Lauren. We were not expecting him to announce that kind of big news sa lahat. But once na magbukas ang bahay at tinatawag kami ni Kuya, we're always ready." Truth be told, hindi namin alam ang mangyayari sa panibagong season kasi palaging kami ang huling nakakaalam kung ano yung mga latest pasabog ni Kuya. Cantiveros, on the other hand, shared her excitement for the new season and the prospect of welcoming fresh faces into the PBB house. She expressed her excitement about reuniting with the show staff and crew, highlighting the teamwork that goes into hosting the reality show. Cantiveros also teased that there will be something new for auditionees to expect in the upcoming season, hinting at exciting twists and surprises in store for viewers. Sports. Weightlifter Vanessa Sarno secures Paris Olympics berth. Anessa Sarno is now the third Filipino weightlifter to qualify for the Paris Olympics later this year. After her performance in the International Weightlifting Federation World Cup in Phuket, Thailand on Sunday. Sarno is one of the latest athletes from the Philippine delegation to compete, seeing action in the women's 71-kilogram division. She topped Group B with a total lift of 245 kilogram to 110 kilogram in the snatch and 135 kilogram in the clean and jerk. After Group A of the 71 kilogram weight class competed, Sarno's output was enough to maintain her fifth place standing in the IWF Olympic qualification ranking, wherein only the top 10 weightlifters in each category can earn tickets to the Summer Games. The IWF World Cup is one of the two mandatory events in order to qualify for the Paris Olympics, the other being the 2023 IWF World Championships in Riyadh. NBA, Embiid scores 30 as Sixers extend win streak. Joel Embiid scored 30 points to lead the resurgent Philadelphia 76ers to a fourth straight victory with a 116-96 defeat of the Memphis Grizzlies on Saturday. Reigning NBA Most Valuable Player Embiid returned from a 2-month injury layoff on Tuesday to help the Sixers upset the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 30-year-old forward followed that up with a 29-point performance in Thursday's win at Miami and then led Saturday's rout of Memphis on the road. Against Memphis, the Sixers were into their stride quickly, leading from early in the first quarter to complete a wire-to-wire victory. Embiid, who most was rested for most of the fourth quarter with victory assured, finished with 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Cut. International feature. Elon Musk calls for ouster of Brazil Supreme Court judge. Ex-owner Elon Musk on Sunday called for the resignation or removal of a Brazilian Supreme Court justice whom the billionaire entrepreneur accused of censorship for blocking accounts suspected of spreading disinformation. This judge has brazenly and repeatedly betrayed the Constitution and people of Brazil. He should resign or be impeached. Tesla and SpaceX boss Musk said of Alexandre de Moraes. Beginning Saturday evening, Musk took to X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, which he purchased in 2022, to launch a series of attacks against the justice. As a result of Moraes threatening to cut off access to the platform, we will be probably lose all our venue in Brazil and have to shut down our office there, Musk posted. But principles matter more than profit. A divisive judicial figure, tyrannical to some and fervent defender of democracy to others. Moraes is one of the 11 members on Brazil's High Court. He also presides over the country's Superior Electoral Tribunal, or TSE. Critics, now including Musk, have said Moraes is part of a sweeping crackdown against free speech in Brazil. National feature. Takoyaki seller gets cooked for scripted April Fool's tattoo fiasco. A takoyaki seller who went viral after a supposed April Fool's prank went wrong has admitted that the incident was a social media stunt that had been planned since 2023. In a video that ran nearly 11 minutes, the owner of the takoyaki store said that Ramil Albano, who played the part of a social media user fooled into having the store's logo tattooed on his forehead, had long agreed to get the tattoo done. Albano get inked on March 28, a few days before the prank was posted on Facebook. Bakit sa noo? Dahil kung hindi sa noo ay mawawalan lang ng saysay ang tattoo dahil wala nang nakakawili pa sa isang brand logo na nakatatak sa noo ng isang tao, the business owner said. The brand had pretended that Albano got the tattoo done because he thought that the 100,000 peso offered by the takoyaki seller was a legitimate promo. The owner said he wanted to make his brand go viral because he was not getting a level of engagement he wanted. Oo, nagsisinungaling ako sa inyo at gusto kong humingi ng tawad. Dinala namin kayo rito sa isang malaking marketing stunt na iba't ibang klaseng emosyon, diskusyon at papakitang tao, he added. Trivia. Who made the first map? The concept of mapping dates back to ancient times, with various civilizations creating rudimentary maps for navigation, resource management, and territorial delineation. It's challenging to attribute the creation of the first map to a single individual or culture because mapping likely emerged independently in different regions of the world. Some of the earliest known maps were created by the Babylonians, Greeks, and Egyptians. The Babylonians produced clay tablets with simple diagrams of land and celestial features. The Greeks, particularly scholars like Anaximander and Hecatus, created maps of the unknown world based on their explorations geographical knowledge. The Egyptians produced maps to aid in the construction of pyramids and for administrative purposes. One of the most famous early maps in the Imago Mundi, created by the Babylonians around 600 BCE. However, it's important to note that these maps were relatively simple compared to modern maps and were often symbolic representations rather than the precise geographical depictions. Therefore, while it's challenging to pinpoint who exactly made the first map, mapping as a concept likely emerged gradually across various ancient civilizations as a means to navigate and understand their surroundings. And that was the information we got from here and abroad. Keep listening and watching. Please subscribe, follow, like, and share Pinoy Rob on YouTube channel. And thank you very much for watching Pinoy Rob News Channel Cagayan De Oro. And I request another to support and subscribe and turn on notification for more updates and more info. Again, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.